Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to introduce a leader whose vision has helped shape India's infrastructure landscape. He is known for his deep understanding of the industry and economy and for pioneering policies that have had far reaching impacts on the nation.
He is also a great admirer of Kerala and maintains a strong relationship with 24 News. It's our honor to have him with us today. Please welcome the Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari. Let's have a look at his profile.
There are followers, there are leaders, and then there are visionary. Nitin Gadkari, Minister of Road Transport and Highways from many of his ilk. Born in 1957 into a free-thinking agricultural family, Nitin Gadkari at heart has always been a social worker inspired by the RSS founder KB Hedgewar's ideals of humanity and nation building. Taking off as a Minister of the Public Works Department in 1995, Nitin Gadkari made groundbreaking changes in the speed the city of Mumbai traveled. The jewel in the crown of Maharashtra, India's first expressway, the world-class Pune-Mumbai Expressway, is also a futuristic project imagined and brought to fruition by Nitin Gadkari. Connecting over 13,000 unconnected villages with an all-weather $100 million project is another feat accomplished by this far-sighted visionary. Performing over 10,000 successful heart surgeries is another stupendous achievement in his illustrious career as a warm-hearted do-gooder. The city of Nagpur is the first city to explore alternative biofuels for transport. These include bio-CNG buses. His innovative idea of India's first of its kind CNG-run tractor has proved to be farmer-friendly, cost-effective and helping in reducing air pollution. Projects like AgroVision are helping farmers with latest technologies and practices. Bharatmala and Sagarmala, two world-class access-controlled expressway projects led by Nitin Gadkari, are presently in various stages of construction. Mr. Gadkari introduced the first ever vehicle scrapping policy, which proved to be the fight against pollution and in the interest of road and vehicle safety. Nitin Gadkari shines on as one of modern India's pioneering leaders and his work a template for the coming generations. If there ever was the infrastructure man of India, he would answer to the name Nitin Jairam Gadkari.
So now let's welcome the Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari. Nitin Gadkari ji is joining with us from his hometown Nagpur. Nitin Gadkari ji, a very warm welcome to this gathering. Sir.
Thank you very much. Respectable Sri Kandan Nair, Chief Editor, 24 News Group. Sri K.N. Balagopal, Honorable Minister of Finance, Government of Kerala. Sri H.B. Eden, Honorable MP, Member of Parliament from Ernakulam, my colleague, eminent guests, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it is really a great pleasure for me to interact with you. Kerala is one of the most important states for the country. As far as the ancient history and the culture, the way in which Kerala is developed, it is to be a great attraction to the whole world. Regarding lot of Ayurveda and different type of natural, all type of medicines and other thing also, lot of people from the world coming to Kerala. Tourism point of view, Kerala is also having lot of strength. And this is the appropriate time that today the dream of our Prime Minister to make Indian economy of $5 trillion. At the same time, the mission is to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat, and the most important capability which India have to become Vishwaguru. I am confident that this can be only possible with the cooperation of all the states. We need to establish cooperation, coordination and communication between the stakeholders. As far as the Indian scenario is concerned, our three important sectors are very important. In our GDP growth, the agriculture contributes only 14%, then 22-24% from the manufacturing sector, and 52 to 54% from the service sector. Now, The population belongs to agriculture is more than 65%. The rural, tribal, agriculture India, this is to be the highest priority for our development. Jal, Jameen, Jungle and Janwar. On the basis of that, we need to develop economy. Today, the two important philosophy which always I am telling to the people, one is conversion of knowledge into wealth. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill, and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the second important philosophy is no material is waste and no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology or the vision of the leadership that you can convert waste into wealth. I feel that these are the two important philosophy by which we can develop our country. Today, it is the dream for all of us that we have to make Indian economy third largest economy in the world. Just I am giving you the example regarding automobile industry, which is related with my ministry. At the time when I taken charge as a minister, the size of the industry was 7 lakh crore and today it is 22 lakh crores. And I am confident when I taken charge as a minister, our number was 7. Today our number is third. Just 4 months before, we surpassed Japan and now our number is third. The first number is USA. The size of the automobile industry is 78 lakh crore. The second number is China. The size of the industry is 47 lakh crore. And third is India. The size of industry is 22 lakh crore. Now our government has taken a decision for scrapping policies by which we are going to scrap the cars where their life is more than 15 years and there is a huge potential by which we will get aluminum, copper, steel, rubber, plastic, different type of raw material, by which we can reduce the cost of the automobile components by 30%. Today, we'll just take the example of the two-wheeler industry. The Bajaj, TVS, Hero and Honda, their 50% production is already export. Even as compared with the car industry also, the majority big brand now, all the big brand who are present in the world, and now they are decided that it will be a manufacturing hub for them by which they can take all export from India to the whole world. I feel that this is the industry is giving job 4 crore 50 lakh job to the people of this country, and this is the industry up till now giving highest revenue as a part of GST to the state and central government. This is the industry which have already got maximum exports. So today our dream is how to increase our export and how to reduce our import is a basic challenge for our economy. And I am confident that today it can be possible to increase our export. India is the country where we have maximum young talented engineering manpower in India. And that is the most important strength for us. The knowledge point of view, it is very important that our engineers, our doctors are well reputed in the whole world. I am giving you the example of Cochin shipyard. When I was minister in charge for shipping, we have taken decision to expansion of the Cochin shipyard. And we raised 3,000 crores from the capital market. That today we have 100% availability of all best technology in the world. The raw material is very cheap and the labor cost is cheap. For that reason, we can increase our export. The most important thing for the development of any country and a society is that is to be industry, trade, business and agriculture. For the development of industry, agriculture, we need good type of infrastructure, water, power, transport and communication. Presently our logistic cost is 16% and China the logistic cost is coming by 8 to 10% and the USA the logistic cost is coming 12%. So today because of making good roads, Now we have well connectivity from Chennai to Bangalore within 2 hours. After 2-3 months we can start this road. Then Delhi to Jaipur in 2 hours. Delhi to Dehradun, previously it was 7 hours, now it is 2 hours. Even we have a road from Manali and coming to the Ladakh Leh by 18 tunnels. Then coming to Srinagar by Jojila and Jhedmore tunnel. And after Srinagar to Jammu there are 18 tunnels. And meanwhile there between the Jammu there is the highway from Jammu, Katra to Delhi. And Delhi there is Delhi-Mumbai highway by which coming to Surat, and Surat then it is diverted towards Ahmednagar, Nashik, Ahmednagar, Solapur, Kurnool. And from Kurnool it will comes to Kanyakumari, Trivandrum, Cochin, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Kanyakumari and Chennai. It means that it starts from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. And there is a lot of cost saving and fuel saving. And that is to be most important thing is we have to reduce the logistic cost by making good roads. We have to make good development in the railway, at the same time in the aviation, and by which we can reduce the cost. The waterways is equally important. I know that because of the sea background which the Kerala have, we are now developing good ports there, by which it is going to enhance new development, and particularly in the part of the seashore where it can be economically viable. I was giving the example of Cochin Shipyard is supposed to be the flagship organization of Government of India today. What is the young talented student, young people trained from Cochin, all got employment in Dubai, Doha, Qatar and Abu Dhabi. It is only because of the skill development and training they have got in particularly in the Cochin Shipyard. So today the skilled manpower, availability of raw material and water, power and transport and communication by which we can make a competitive product which can be economically viable, and we will have opportunity to increase our export. Today the agriculture is also an equally important field. Now today particularly I am very much passionate about it, that diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. We have the import of 22 lakh crores of the fossil fuel, but now we are making ethanol from broken rice, ethanol from molasses, sugarcane juice, corn, and even from rice straw, bagasse, agriculture biomass, and adding 20% in petrol. I have got the car from Toyota Innova, which is on 100% bioethanol. So we want to replace petrol by bioethanol. Also from rice straw, in Panipat near Delhi, we have a big project making of 1 lakh liter of ethanol, 150 ton of biobitumen, and 78,000 ton of bio-aviation fuel, that is Hawaii Indhan. So now our farmers are not only Annadata, they are Indhan Data, Urja Data, Bitumen Data, they are hydrogen Data, and that is the reason that we need to have diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. I am not only talking this thing. In my own agriculture area in Nagpur, we are now have 4 sugar factories, and we have the project where we are getting bio CNG from rice straw, and we are running our tractors, buses on the bio CNG. Now I've just given the example of 4 months before I got approved to launch scooter, motorcycle on CNG from Bajaj. Raju Bajaj was telling me that scooter is also very popular in Kerala. But getting petrol motorcycle of Bajaj, giving for 1 kilometer the expenditure is 2 rupees 25 paisa, and 1 kilometer in CNG the motorcycle expenditure for the fuel is only 1 rupees. So today this 22 lakh crore of import of the fossil fuel, if we can replace it, it is going to create more jobs. And regarding hydrogen, also I got the car on hydrogen, and name of the car is Mirai, and Mirai means the future. Now this car is actually, it is a very interesting thing. The Mirai means future, and the car is running on hydrogen. Now hydrogen, we can make hydrogen from water, we can make hydrogen from biomass, also from coal and also from the petroleum as a byproduct. So hydrogen is the fuel for the future, and there is a huge potential that hydrogen is the fuel for the future. So the futuristic planning of development with the futuristic technology and with the implementation of the policies by considering the future, there is a huge potential. The most important point which is related with Kerala, which I want to convince you, that there are a lot of limitations as far as government is concerned. We need public-private investment. Actually, I am telling you, we have a lot of ideology, particularly Samajwad, Samyavad and Punjivad. But I am not going to into the details about the debate of all this subject, but I am giving you a small example. Today, when first BOT road in India has taken with my initiative has started, that is Thane Bhiwandi bypass near Mumbai. And today in my department, we have every year making the road of 5 lakh crores. Our credit in the capital market for our InvIT model, our bond issue was subscribed for 7 days, but first day within 7 hours, it is 7 times oversubscribed. We don't have shortage of resources, but we need to have the appropriate, transparent, time-bound, result-oriented and corruption-free policy by which we can get the money from the market. Government has its own limitations. So in many fields, we can use public-private investment for development of our country. By this adding this new investment into the economy, we are going to create more jobs, giving to good sustainable development to the people of the society. At the same time, this is very important as far as our growth and employment potential is concerned. I am not going into the debate about the economic ideologies, but today the aim of the government is to create jobs. By creating jobs, we can 100% eradicate the poverty. Tourism is the sector where 49% of the capital investment which we are using for creating jobs. And if the private public investment is ready for that, ultimately it is going to create jobs. And the jobs are going to increase their purchasing power, by which we are going to accelerate the economy, at the same time eradicate the poverty. So this is the example in my department. I always telling to people that we don't have shortage of money. We can make the roads. There is no problem about resources, because presently our toll income is 55,000 crore per year, and next 2 years it will be 1,40,000 crore. We are making ropeway, cable car, funicular railways, big tunnels, express highways. We don't have money problem. So this is exactly the liberal economic transparent approach with the ambition of creating job for the poor people and eradicate the poverty is the most important thing in the economy which we need. I am really happy that Kerala is really one of the important states who actually they have a lot of potential about the tourism, and because of the port also port-led development is also we can develop. We need to understand what are the strengths and weaknesses of every state. On the basis of that, we have to formulate the policy. I feel that nothing is impossible. Impossible word, it means that I am possible. It is the appropriate time that with the government resources and with the good economic model, even for solid waste and liquid waste management also, we can use the public-private investment. In the public transport also we can make it. So my suggestion that this is the time that how we are going to create more jobs, how we are going to eradicate the poverty, how we are going to increase the growth rate, how we are going to contribute to make India third largest economy in the world. And that is exactly the economic development approach. Creating more jobs, more development, more GDP, more growth rate, more employment potential is the need of the hour. I am really happy. I have also short of time, but I am happy to interact with you, and I am giving my special thanks to particularly the chief editor of the channel, Mr. Srikandan Nayarji, for giving me opportunity, and driving innovation of leadership in the modern economy is the subject. I feel that this is a very important subject touching to my heart and which is going to create miracles in our country. I am happy that 100% Kerala is also the important factor for that. by your economic thinking with an appropriate direction for the development in the future. These futuristic directions, futuristic planning and futuristic technology by which we can develop the Kerala, and that is ultimately going to contribute into the growth of our country. I am giving my special thanks to all of you, particularly my colleague, Member of Parliament, Hebe Eden, all the respectable dignitaries, and also I am very sorry that I am not personally physically present there, but because of my busy schedule. But when I will come to Kerala, I will again try to meet you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.